Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Weekly Wear, where I'm testing out a product that I'm really excited about. I'm hoping that it does good things anyways, and it is this right here. Can you see? There we go, less glare. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow Moisturizing Skin Tint with watermelon and apple hyaluronic acid in it. Boo-boo-boo-boo. Apparently it doesn't have, it's okay on Sephora, the few reviews that it has, but this is $42 and you do get 2.03 ounces of product in there. There are 18 different shades available and it looks okay. Like, this is not a great shade range, but it's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's not great. This is what it is though. It's gonna have light coverage and be long wearing. It's vegan, hydrating, oil free, and has SPF in it. Yes, Doodoo loves the SPF. Good boy. And they just have to say that this is an oil-free, nourishing serum foundation with up to 24 hours of wear and hydration and SPF of 30 protection for healthy, glowing skin. These are the highlighted ingredients: coconut water, alpine rose, and hyaluronic acid. Basically everything to make the skin look healthy, moisturized, and radiant. And once again, they just say that this is a color true formula that will conceal imperfections with buildable coverage. Medium coverage is what they said earlier. That feels weightless on the skin and leaves the skin with a soft focus, ethereal glow. It's non-caking, non-settling, non-comedogenic, and suitable for all skin types. Shake it well before you use it. And in case you forgot, in order to use this, shake it well, and then you can use your fingertips, a sponge, or your fingertips and sponge. Okay, so they don't recommend a brush. I'm gonna try a brush anyways. So that's that. I'm excited. Oh my god, did I really choose vanilla? Okay, I'm a little scared. Based on the arm swatches, vanilla looks too deep for me. However, it says that it is for very light skin. So that's the one I chose instead of fair skin, I'm hoping. Because the concealer I use from Too Faced, I use Snow, which is the second lightest in this shade range of this foundation. So let's just see, my friends. Okay, I think it looks like it might be a little dark for me. I should have gone based on my experience, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes with products, the shade name, it doesn't match throughout different products, but I shouldn't, why did I go based on the text description? Oh well, this is what I have, this is what I'm gonna be using, and this is what I hope will do great things on my skin. The models anyways, I think their skin looks great with this on. It definitely gives coverage, but it doesn't look cakey on them, so I'm hoping that doesn't have to do with photo editing and whatnot. But this comes in a little kind of squeezy bottle here. I think it's pretty cute. Here you go. Here is my face. Here is my skin at the moment. Nothing too crazy going on. You know, I definitely have some blemishes and whatnot, but that's great because that means we can test this out on different textures and whatnot. So we have given this a good shaking. As I said, I will be trying this with a brush and a sponge. No primer today. Glasses wearers of the world rejoice. I will be wearing my glasses so we can see how this does under my glasses. And overall, yeah, let's just get to it. Let's see how this does. So just a screw off cap, a little, it's going a little crazy already. Okay. I think it smells like foundation. I don't know. I'm just gonna dropper this onto, okay. I'm just gonna dropper this onto the skin. Just little bits, little here and there. How's that? Is that gonna be a good amount? Let's find out. Yeah, this is looking a little dark and golden for me. That's okay. We're gonna make it work. This is what I have to work with. Look at the orange. It's so orange. No. In what world? In what world, Too Faced, is this for very light skin with neutral undertones? In what world? Please share with me, because you're a dirty stinking liar. You're a dirty stinking filthy liar. I should have trusted my eyes and not my brain. Calm down, it'll all be okay, right? We're gonna make this work. I'm not leaving the apartment today. I thought about grocery shopping, but this is so orange, my friends. This is so stinking orange. Okay, aside from that, Cassie, how's the foundation? It does feel silky smooth on the skin. That is for darn sure. We love that. We appreciate that. I need to return this and get a different shade, don't I? That's ridiculous. Or maybe just wear a really high collared shirt. Vanilla, they said. Vanilla, they said. More like orange sherbet, come on! Yep, I'm definitely wearing a high collared hoodie today. Okay, so let's go ahead, even things out, shall we? Let's try and get over how orange this is on me. Vanilla. Vanilla, they said. Let's see how this does with a sponge, my friends. Okay, so here it is on the face with the two application methods. I do think it looks nice. Aside from the color on me, I do think it doesn't look good on the brush side in my nostril pores, but hopefully we can layer a little bit and make that look a little better. Sponge side for the win, I would say. It actually applied really easy and blended out really nicely with a sponge, so maybe they were onto something without suggesting a brush to apply this. So it did say that it does have buildable coverage to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and build on the coverage just a little bit, just mainly on areas where I have blemishes and where I want to even this out or take away the texture, like on my nostril there. I really don't want to layer this too much, to be completely honest, but let's see how this does with a little finger action or a little spot conceal. Not bad. I would say that definitely helped. I wouldn't say we got full coverage on blemishes, but we definitely did get some more coverage on the blemishes. I think I got rid of most of the texture in my nostrils. Not completely, but you know, it is what it is. This is what it looks like. I think overall it looks like a nice, smooth foundation. It certainly feels smooth and lightweight on the skin, so we shall see. I am hoping with, like I said, a high collared hoodie and the rest of my makeup on, this won't look so orange and wrong on my skin, but time will tell. We shall see. I'm gonna give this a wear for today, and we're gonna keep on keeping on. We're gonna give it a try. So I will show you the results at the end of the night. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone, good evening. It's the end of the night here on day 1 of testing, and here's my face. I'm not gonna say it looks like a disgrace, but it doesn't look great the closer up you get to me. I would say my forehead looks the best out of everything, but then as you start to move down, you start to notice the not so niceties. You see all of the pores that this has settled into in my nose. You can see all of the fading on the chin and the clinging to the dry spots and the cracking around the mouth. I'm gonna assume it wipes off on my finger because I've been noticing plenty of transfer throughout the day. Now that being said, it has been lightweight, but I just... Have I gotten oranger? Is my mind playing tricks on me? I don't think so, but I do think this oxidized, which I didn't need any help in the orange department anyways after first putting this on, but like now especially, I need to get a new shade. This cannot continue. So I'm gonna go and exchange this for a better shade match for me, and then I will continue testing, and then I will bring you the results. So I'll see you in just a second here. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone, good evening. It's the end of the night here on day 3 of testing, and let me show you the results that I got for you over the past couple of days. So to begin, on day 2, I went ahead and used my Smashbox Hydrating Primer and my Hourglass Concealer, as well as a brush and a sponge to blend this foundation out. I also got the new shade, Snow, yay! So it was a little pale for me, but it was so much better than the vanilla vanilla shade. I didn't really have a chance to look at the other shades because I think there might have been one other shade in the middle of Snow and Vanilla that could have worked for me, but they only had the product in back. They didn't have it out yet when I went to exchange shades, so I just went with Snow. I didn't want to bother the salesperson too much, and I kind of wanted to get in and get out. So either way, I went ahead and did everything. Concealed first on large blemishes, then I dripped on the foundation as we see, or we used to see the influencers do on Instagram all the time. Do they still do that? I don't know. But it gave good medium coverage and blended just fine. But overall, I thought it looked a little dry on my skin. I was also noticing transfer onto my fingers pretty early on in the day. It just felt like it was sitting on top of my skin and like it was going to wipe off, so I was very careful not to touch my face all day, or at least as little as possible. It did look pretty great at the end of the night though. It had diffused a little bit and was dewy overall. It was a little dry around the mouth and a bit separated on and around the nose slash nostrils, but overall I was actually quite pleased with how it looked, just considering I guess I wasn't expecting much with the way that it felt throughout the day. It did wipe off on my fingers though, but I mean, hey, it at least gave me hope moving into day 3 here that maybe things could work out. So I went ahead and used my Skin Ink primer to try a more mattified base today, and then I did the foundation, dripped on again, blended with foundation brush and a sponge, and then on top of that I just had a little bit more I wanted to conceal, so I just used my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer to do that. And overall I thought it looked good. Once again, a little bit dry though, especially around the edges, and it looked okay. Like, it was nothing phenomenal, it was nothing bad, it just looked perfectly fine. And throughout the day though, unfortunately, it had that same feeling like it's just sitting on top of the skin and like it's gonna wipe off at any moment, so I've been very hesitant and careful not to touch my face today. And looking at it now, I mean, it's just got that dry look, especially around my mouth. On my nose, you can tell it has transferred off and is starting to come off. Like, if I touch it even the littlest bit, as I'm sure you're going to see or have seen in the footage, it's just gonna wipe right off. Like, I don't know. Well, I do know. I don't like this. It's fine. That's really what it's all coming down to. It's a perfectly fine foundation, but there's so much better out there for more money and less money. Like, it's right in the middle of things. Like, I don't love or hate it. It's just kind of there, but it's more on the dislike side than anything, mostly because of the way that it sits on top of the skin, or at least I feel it sits on top of the skin. And in case you want to see a written explanation of why I do or don't like this stuff, pros and cons. For the pros, it's kind of my standard stuff, but it's still stuff that it's important, and I would say that stuff is that it's easy to apply and blend. I do have to give it that credit. It also has buildable coverage. I love that. And even though it feels like it's sitting on top of the skin slash it's gonna wipe off, it does feel lightweight. I will give it that. However, that is where the cons come in. The first one being the orangeness and the shade range. I think that could use some improvement for sure. It also starts off looking dry, at least on my skin. It looked that way on multiple days. I don't like that. And it also wipes off and transfers pretty early on and definitely throughout the day, and it doesn't wear gracefully or fade gracefully. It just kind of wipes off and leaves splotches, and I don't like that. So overall, this is getting a no-go from me. It's one of those things where, like, if you want to try it, go for it. I wouldn't recommend it though. Like, I would recommend other things, but it's up to you. I just hope that this review was helpful and informative for you all to see how this wore on my skin for a few days. Certainly let me know, and the rest of the Casserole fam know in the comments below if you have tried out this foundation. How did it or did it not work for you? What kind of skin do you have? All that good stuff. You can also let me know anything else you want me to test out here in upcoming weekly wears, and you can also just let me know how you're doing. Did you enjoy the video? What's your life like? Any and all of the above. Please let me know things down below. You can also, hey, if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? Go ahead, subscribe, tippity tap the notification bell down below, and become a member of my Casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye.